when she slime me and my mind made. I'ma run it up for real, make them wish they ain't play.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on, my YouTube family, man, my YouTube squadron? Apparently, man, Adam fired Almighty Suspect. And if y'all haven't seen the last video when Almighty Suspect kind of went off on Brandon, was acting a fool on him, that's going to be right up here. Go tweak on that, then make your way back over here. Like, I don't got nothing bad to say about bruh. I just always felt like bruh used to get a little too mad sometimes. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We about to get into it. I seen Adam fire a lot of people, and I seen a lot of people leave. Almighty Suspect is somebody you always thought could get fired, but I never would have thought Adam would have fired him because he's been with Adam so long. But we gonna see.
I have an announcement. Many of you are probably expecting this. As of today, Almighty Suspect will no longer be a host on No Jumper. Wow. For anyone.
And I don't want to, okay, I know typical people, they get fired, they don't want to hear that, but in Almighty Suspect, in his defense, I'm going to be for real, bro. I'm going to honestly be honest. Y'all know I keep shit 100 over here, bro. Honestly, bro, it's going to work out in his fucking favor because he has a name. People know him. You get what I'm saying? So the same way his mouth got him in trouble, it also could say today because he does have a name. You get what I'm saying? Thanks to Adam. But damn, dog.
I have an announcement. Many of you are probably expecting this. As of today, Almighty Suspect will no longer be a host on No Jumper. For anyone who's living in a hole in the ground, there was a confrontation last night between Brandon, aka Gucci Bear, aka Dark Brandon, and Almighty Suspect that resulted in both spit flying and a knife being pulled out. Both of these are infractions that I fear we just cannot tolerate as a business. You know, many times over the past couple of years, I've looked back at the Kelpie incident and I have felt like I was a little too lenient. Like, I feel like that incident, even though we managed to skate essentially because we got Kelpie to sign off on suing us, I think it was
damn by Adam, and I hate to keep stopping it. By Adam saying that though, it does make sense because we seen him beat up Kelpie or whatever dude name was, which that's justifiable though, because you don't call a grown man a bitch if you ain't ready to get down like that. You know what I mean? But it's been, and if y'all seen the last video I said when Almighty Suspect and Brandon got into it, I forget. I think it was over Brandon allegedly somebody saying the N-word, but y'all both black. I don't know. It was something stupid. And Almighty Suspect was going in. But to spit on somebody, I didn't know he spit on dude. Yeah, to spit on a man is disrespectful. Getting fired is the last of your worries if you spit on a man. You lucky you ain't get killed, honestly, bro.
Extremely lenient of us to not fire Sus at that time. And I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple of times since then, in particular with the whole Jalise thing, where it really felt like he was on the border of attacking her.
Damn, and he did get it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Almighty Suspect had at least 4 or 5 strikes, bro. Damn, he did. I seen that video. I ain't do no reaction, but I did see that. If y'all didn't go see that video when he got into it with Jalise, go check that out. Yeah, damn. Almighty Suspect got into it with everybody in all No Jumper, bro. Damn.
That got a little scary for me and made me feel like, Jesus Christ, maybe this is not okay. But yeah, I just feel like we just can't tolerate that kind of stuff in here. It's just way over the line. I have nothing against him. I told him I have nothing bad to say about him. I'm not gonna come on here and trash him. I'm not gonna treat him like a sharp or anything like that. But as a business, the liability associated with having somebody on camera who we have like essentially no assurance is not going to fly off the handle like that, it's just too big of a risk, and it's just not the kind of platform that I want to run at this point. I mean, honestly, the loose cannon situation has been a very bad look for the brand. There's definitely been artists who are just straight up like scared to come here to do interviews because of the fact that they've seen that clip and they just feel like violence is just a normal everyday thing here. So that incident from last night, not a good look, and we just have to take sort of decisive action in order to avoid that. Now, was Brandon instigating? I think that's fair to say. But that being said, instigating with words is one thing. And if maybe this had been brought to me afterwards and it had been said like, oh, look at the way that Brandon was talking to him, blah, 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 maybe then it would have been a conversation. But the reality is that Sus is the one who got physical with it. And to me, it's.
And I feel like if you're going to be in social media, I tell my boys this all the time, and I tell people this all the time. If you're going, the moment you want to be like me, or you want to do anything with the social media, or you want to be an influencer, anything from an actress, actor, influencer, musician, YouTuber, it really don't matter. You got to understand, bro, everybody not going to like you. Even at whatever job you may have, everybody not going to like you. You know what I mean? I feel like you shouldn't have spit on nobody, though, words. But when I seen the first video, the video when Almighty and Brandon got into it, bro, like I said, at the beginning of the video, go check that out. It looked like it was about to get physical then, bro. And I remember I thought they was about to get into it, because that's the level it was getting at, for real, though. That shit was crazy.
It's an easy decision. If it had been the spit alone or the knife alone, it would have been an easy decision. Crazy. It being both of them at the same time,
too much. Can't
even
do it.
It's an easy decision. Now, I will address this narrative that I know that a lot of people are going to probably want to run with, since apparently Flacco ran with it in his video. Lush, do you feel like you're at fault?
like 0%, but
okay, I'm gonna end the video here, man. I'm gonna put the original video down below in the description if you want to watch the original video. The original video is like 27 minutes. It's a little too long for me to watch, but that don't mean y'all can't watch it. Appreciate y'all watching this. I heard about Almighty Suspect getting fired. I just wanted to hear what Adam had to say about it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Almighty, shout out to No Jumper, shout out to Adam. Like I say, bro, it's been a couple times, man, I've seen Almighty flip out, you know what I mean? And I kind of understand Adam for real, bro. He looking at it from a businessman perspective. Like, he got to start making some cutbacks because he the only one hurting at the end of the month because he the big boss, you know what I mean? But like, comment, subscribe, man. Think before you do, think before you speak. Try to be better than you was the year before. If it ain't beneficial, it's artificial. If it ain't helping you, it's hurting you, know what I mean? Hey, man, say, man, do whatever you want to do, man. Just don't do something I wouldn't do, man. Peace.
Before she slime me and my mind made, I'ma run it up for real, make 'em wish they ain't play. And my lady like for real, she got Chanel by